No one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over, the Collector. It was the only clue I had. I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I need to follow. Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Tokyo Dark. In the last episode, we arrived here at, I think this place is Akibara? Or Akihabara, I think? I don't remember the name of the location we're actually in. We arrived here after getting a clue about this place. From where? I think we had been at... We had gone back to... Oh, what's the name of the place? Karamura? Was that the name of the town we had been in before? See, a bit embarrassing. I haven't played the game for a few days, and I forget where I was, the name of the places. In any case, we have been asking around if anyone has seen Reina, because in our apartment, we found a picture of her. The same picture we had found in the sewer system. And the only information we've got so far is that someone named the Collector might be able to help us, and that she might be an idol, which I think is like some sort of... not only a pop star, I don't know the term for it, basically someone who a lot of, I guess, I don't want to say youth, a lot of people like watching what they do. And they're interested in the things that they do in their life or something of that sort. And so, yeah, so let's go ahead and see if we can find out where this Collector is located. Oh, we also discovered that there's an elevator here that might eat people. People enter it, and those people never come out of it. And only certain people can actually enter the elevator as well. Oh, and this was the elevator. What is this? Tiny ramen shops that just bring me back. Okay, right. So I know we've clicked on a bunch of stuff, everyone, in the previous video, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure what anything said. So I might be re-clicking on a lot of things in this episode. Let's see. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at the pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside a place like that unless I have to. Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. On any other day, I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt he'd know anything about pop idols or Reina. I should move on for now. Right, our badge. We also don't have our badge, so we were unable to ask the the maid cafe girl about the... This wasn't the cat cafe, was it? No, we weren't able to ask... Wait, yes, this is the cat-made cat cafe. We weren't able to ask her about the, about Reina at all, unfortunately. So I'm going to walk around and see if anything new pops up. I suppose I lucked out getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day. We know the Collector's not in there. Okay, I don't see anyone here who could be the Collector then. And I don't see any new options that open up. I don't want to accidentally walk into a place I've been in before, as our neurosis may increase or decrease. It's Atsushi's bookstore. Doesn't look like he's around. Okay, so I don't see where to go here, so I guess... Yeah, this is where we met the high school girl, and she also told us about the Collector inside the arcade. That's right. Alright, sorry everyone, things are slowly coming back to me. So if I'm going to go to the Collector, I don't know where that person is. Oh, okay. I thought for a second the only place I could go was to Akihabara. Alright, let's go back to Shinjuku then. Right? The place is going to be at our apartment, so... I did get the impression the Collector was at Akihabara, though. I'm just going to see if any new place opens up that I'm allowed to enter. But I'm not going to re-enter any of the places that I've already been to. I still don't have a keypad for this. 1983, right? But I'm unable to use that as the code, so that, I guess, is not it. Okay, so it's not here. It must be in Akihabara. Well, the only other place I have not been to is the police station. Oh, and of course, I should always, when I begin the episode, stop and look at our spin attributes. So we're at negative 28 sanity, minus 19 professionalism, 58 investigation, negative 24 neurosis. We're stable, we're professional. I don't know how we're professional, but we are. We're focused, and we're stressed. It must be in Akihabara. It must be here. The collector must be here. It must be in a building I've already been in. I'm a little nervous about this. So at this point, I really wish I could save the game so we don't accidentally get more neurosis, but I guess we don't have a choice. So I guess we'll start going into places we've already been in. With the exception of the arcade, since we did just come from them. I don't know if she knows about the collector. I guess we'll start back at the cat place. About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breeder? Yeah, sure, but now's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday. His tummy seemed a little upset. I didn't think much about it. But this afternoon he really started to, explode. If you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get it, though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What does he eat normally? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly. Sashimi? You're joking, right? That's like sushi, but if I recall correctly, that's where the raw fish is draped on top of the sushi, rather than being actually inside of it. You'd have to make sure that that fish is really... doesn't have any, like, parasites in it, or you're gonna feed it to a cat. No, of course not. Why would I joke about that? You can't feed a cat sashimi. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. I have a cat, and I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha! Sucker. You brought into corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill. Chemical... swill? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so... Sorry. I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. That's all right. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mention it, I usually order only one box from Soichi, the sushi vendor next door. But for the last few days, I received 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Oh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy. Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I'm very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to go talk to Soichi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him? Which one's going to be unprofessional? Because that's one I don't want. I guess we'll talk to him. Alright, I'll have a chat with this Soichi and see what he knows. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Oh, +5 professionalism, +1 investigation. Oh, this is him right here? Hi. Soichi, right? I was wondering if you can set up recurring lunch orders. Maybe twice a week or something? Yep, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of business around here. Why do you ask? I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes. And work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. You came to Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she has had a standing order with me for years. I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, please make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So, about that standing order you wanted me to set up? Oh, I need to think about it a bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied the second box should lead me to a suspect. Accused of poisoning cats. Wow, that's not very professional. We should at least... Oh, he is kind of standing here and staring... It looks like he is staring at the cat cafe. You wouldn't catch me. Do you like cat cafes? You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try and scratch me. Huh. Well, that's a weird thing to ask. I got a boxed lunch from the convenience store. Why? Just curious. Dislikes cats, so he has a motive. He got a boxed lunch from the convenience store, not the sushi place. But he might be lying about those things. Oh, sorry. I should be speaking for Ayami, but I'm not because I keep thinking she'll talk right here in this conversation. Do you like cat cafes? And cats? No, I don't like cat. Have an allergy. Understand? What'd you have for lunch? Lunch? I'm not interested. Thank you. I wonder if one of these people inside one of these places could have done it. I'm gonna go inside really quick and see if I can ask the girl in here about the same questions. I cannot, okay. I guess you have several different ways to actually find the cat collector. Do you like cat cafes? Huh? Yeah, sure. They're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. What'd you have for lunch? Why you ask? Why? You asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. So we have someone who ordered the sushi, or says he did, but had a cat growing up. And then we have someone who hates cats, but had a box lunch. Will he tell me who else ordered? No, he won't. Oh, that's interesting. I can't talk to her either. So 3 people. Doesn't speak Japanese. Looks like a tourist. Doesn't really understand us. Probably didn't do it. Let's go back in here. Can we maybe... No, okay. Oh no! But now I can't leave. Now I have to ask her about the collector? Oh no. Alright, well I guess we'll solve 2 people's problems. Do you know anything about the collector? Ayami-nan, back so soon? Hi, is Mina-nan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Oh, well, she's here, but... Well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened. It's really bad. How bad are we talking? Monumentally, horrifically terrible, Ami-yan. That's right, Ami-yan, wow. Ayami-yan, Nan? The perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread. Wow. Can I help? Oh, Ayami-nan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. Oh, hi. Yeah. You alright? I heard something bad happened. Maybe I can help you? I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth. My best friend. He's missing. Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay. I think I see what's happening here. Her ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mistress Ayami-nan. These things don't grow on trees, you know. A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear. A plush Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world, the hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Wow. Oh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much use to society and she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Ayami-yan. While you're here, want some pancakes? Pancakes! Oh, listen, I can't promise you as rare of a, plush as Samuel Cuddlesnipe, but I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth, the second. Twice you moved, actually. Why are you looking at me like that? Kept it professional. Oh wow, almost. Oh wow, how many times did I pass that cat and did not notice? So, I'm thinking. I don't know which of these people could have done it. This one guy had sushi. Who would have dropped the... Hold on, he had sushi. And he likes cats. Or he had a cat. Yeah, he might have done it. It's probably just an accident. kind of want my police badge. Before I begin accusing people of this. But I guess maybe if we don't have the badge, but we can't get in trouble, because if he asks for my badge number, because I'm accusing him of something, we don't have it, so well, I guess I'm trying to do a roundabout way of saying we can't get in trouble with the force, but we'll probably be recognized anyway if I accuse him. Let's just accuse him. You poisoned the cats, didn't you? Huh? How'd you... Wait! It's not what you think. I rent the apartment above her shop, and the furballs are always yowling all night. The nutjob owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. A little cleanup is fair payback for a cat's keeping me up day after day. Everyone's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson, not someone else. Alright, fine. I get it. You were at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm a kind of a cat person, and I'm a kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine. Whatever you say, lady. Alright, nice. We found out who did it. I kind of want my badge. Alright, let's go get the badge first. Oh, no. We'll go turn this in. Where would I find a cat plush? Maybe we have something like that at our house? Maybe one of the girls in the arcade would know. Let's see if anyone on the street has an idea first. No, okay. I really like the art and the music to this area, so I'm also kind of delaying because I like walking back and forth in this area here. All right, so a cat plush. We can only ask them about the collector. I don't think we're allowed to do anything else. So I guess we get the plush from someplace else. Let's see where we can go. I'm not allowed back at the apartment, so I guess we won't be getting it from there. Let's go to the police HQ. Actually, no, we can't get our badge. We're not allowed our badge. We're on leave for a month. Is there anything back at Shinjuku? She might have something cool. Oh, she might, but we're not allowed to talk to her again. Daiso. Not allowed to talk to you either. Okay, I'm getting the impression that there is nothing else left for us here. But we're gonna check anyway. Just to make sure, because this game does occasionally switch the pop-ups on you. I somehow don't think there's anything inside the abandoned warehouse. Nope. Oh, maybe there's a plush inside a crane machine that we can get. So it probably is still in Akihabara. Yep, you can get one of these. So let's see if we can. Oh, hey, look at this. This is pretty cool. I've heard these are pretty big over in Japan. That's just gonna hit this one. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have to grab this one. Wow. This is pretty much what I expected it to be like. So I don't think we can grab this, correct? It doesn't go far enough down. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to grab the bunny. Okay, this isn't possible? This looks like it's impossible? It doesn't actually, It doesn't actually hold it. It's just gonna fall right out every single time. We must have to cheat or something. There must be something we have to do to the machine to make it be able to grab these things, I think. Wow. So that's impossible. I can't play this other game. And it gets put right back into the old position it was in. And it can't grab the big cat, that's correct? Oh, it can grab the big cat. How did that happen? Okay, I don't understand. Apparently fate decreed that we are not allowed to we're not allowed to get the rabbit. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi! That little rat! What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cats seriously. Ah, thank goodness, I'm so relieved. If it's laxative, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night. A few weeks of that, and anyone might crack. Yeah, I can understand. You're right. I'm so used to it. I didn't notice, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you really make my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that one mystery's behind us, could we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare, I can't pronounce this, Balinese breed to the cafe. After searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had a breed that I was looking for, and to come to her shop. Suffice to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda. What? She wanted a panda. No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but 3 cranes outside of her shop were gone. Oh, but the 3 cranes outside her shop were gone, and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry, remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Oh, so she told us a little information about the collector, but not where the collector was. Or maybe she moved. Okay. That is helpful because it means that when we go, assuming we're able to find her, that we should not expect to buy information. We should expect to trade for information. So I guess we have to solve all 3 of these people's problems. But that's good. That's good because we did that last quest pretty well, I think. We solved it perfectly. Yeah, look at this. Our investigation's going high and our professionalism's going up too. She's beautiful. Oh, look at the cat there. Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Flufflestuff. Thank you, Nyan. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Ayami-yan. I heard she studied fashion design in France, and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for money. Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker, the images on them would change. I can see from the mistress's expression that she does not believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down, and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all of that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, Ayami-nan. Supposedly, she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally, and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Ayami-nan? You're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know that rumor to begin with. Anyway, it's like subliminal advertising. Nyan. Minion Nyan? What's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything. Down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed it had been commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. And you know that dress, the one I gave up? It was cheap. The stitching was subpar and there were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try to get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Ayami-nan. I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now. Two things given that were old and well worn, I suppose, if we can apply that to the cat, that in retrospect were a part of their lives for some time and that they regretted giving up in hindsight for the new thing that they wanted. They even, it sounds like they wanted to get back the thing they gave up. Oh. And look at that, everyone. there are 2 cranes. When I heard cranes from the lady in the cat cafe, I thought they meant construction cranes, and that her building had been, like, she was living in a building that was being constructed, and when it was finished, she moved out for some other location. So this is also the elevator. People go in and they don't come back out again. I wonder if we'll notice one of the signs change, or all of them change to be something creepy or something of the sort, when we actually go down, get to go down there. So I also suppose this means we have to solve all 3 groups of girls' problems. So let's go ahead and keep doing this. I really like this girl. Her hand on her hips make her look like she's super serious. Hello again. This must be the friend I heard about. Akane, right? How do I say this? Akane, right? Yeah, but if you open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you'd see we're a little busy right now. Go away. Oh? We'll help them. What's wrong? I don't know you. What do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer? Don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Oh, okay. So, probably one of the customers pinched her butt or tried groping her. Usually customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. I find it's kind of weird in a way, but in a way I don't. So, my mom and pop are, I want to say they're like 10 years difference between them. No, 8. 8 years difference between them. So that's not so bad. I had a friend in college, Alicia, and she met and married when she was 20, I think she was 22? Yeah, she was 22. She married a 42-year-old guy, and they got along extremely well. She liked him, he liked her. Yeah, I remember going to the wedding. It was fantastic. Yeah, it was a very cute couple. Still together as far as I'm aware as well. Wow, so long ago. But I guess all I'm trying to say is that it could work. Of course, if these are, whoa, hold on, Tim. These are high school girls. These girls are like 15 or 16. No, this is not the same thing at all. No, this would be creepy. A 36-year-old guy should not be dating like a 15-year-old girl. No, that's nope. Mm-mm. No, that's messed up. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or a convenience store. I guess the pay's good. I don't know. Wow. It only had just occurred to me, no, these are high school girls. They're not college school girls. And even if they're in college, they still have to be at least 18. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you, but obviously something isn't working out if she's crying like that. Maybe, I guess maybe if the place has, like, protections that no one does try to grab the girls, that would be okay. I just find it really creepy, but I guess, I don't know. But then again, if I want to really abstract this is a video game. So, right? It's a video game. Let's finish this, Tim. I already told you, one of her clients is an asshole. Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him, and he snapped. He threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Wait. Back up. Did you say he tried to get you into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before, would hold my hand and say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? Aw, poor girl. Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yup, there's no doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Before you said you wanted to know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see this fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal? Deal. If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku before he left for the train station. The girl with the sweater reminds me of, what were they called? So I played this one platformer, Shantae. Was that the name of it? You were a genie. I never played any of the older ones. This one had come out on the PC a few years ago. I think it was a Kickstarter. Half Genie Hero? I think it is what it was called. And there were these villains you fought. These two girls. They flew these different airships, and you fought them in this one side-scrolling stage. For some reason, that girl reminds me of them. I think it's the pigtails? Are those pigtails she's wearing? So how do we handle this? We keep it professional. We tell him that if we hear he does this sort of thing again, we're going to arrest him. It's probably illegal for him to try to accost a teenager. It's an underage teenager, a high school girl, doing that sort of thing. Would this actually... It didn't actually happen, but would the attempt be illegal? I don't know. I think it would be. Are we allowed to arrest him? No, we're not on duty. We don't have a badge. We have a gun. No. Let's... Uh-oh. Oh, crap. You know, you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Gato? Gato? You sweet on him all of a sudden now. I'm not messing around. You seen him? Yeah, I saw him outside the bar like 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all your cops hovering around, I doubt he'll be staying there for very long. Oh! Oh, sorry. Oh! If it isn't my favorite detective, suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep! Bitch was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. You're not a prude, though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16. Old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? The sewer. Another standoff. It felt so familiar. Oh, is the legal age of consent in Japan 16? I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to say anything, but it's probably... I'm going to assume it's not. Okay, so we told him you're breaking the law. Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing. Then I find you here again after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her. You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know why you really came and found me. No one will disturb us down here. You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? Like I said, I like them young. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in this sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it? Good for Detective Ito. And yes, apparently 16 is not legal age in Japan. Settle down. Let's just talk this through. Money. You cops aren't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this. Even though he was an idiot, Gato probably knew that I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would land him in jail, anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed. I didn't actually see what the other option was. There was threaten. This is illegal. What was the other option? Was it shoot him? I don't remember. Oh, we should probably hurry. Well, hold on. We should hopefully also see him run past us. I would imagine that, I don't know, I would imagine that a restaurant that hires high school girls on purpose and keeps them in their high school uniforms in order to serve middle-aged man, wouldn't that be illegal? I guess not. I'm pretty sure that would be, well, they're not... I guess not. Right? They're not undressing, so there's no nudity, thank goodness. You're not supposed to touch the girls or stuff of that sort. It's so creepy, though. Oh, you're back! You don't look so good. I'm fine. Gato won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, you want me not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker. Shutting himself in this room day in, day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then how'd you get the picture? Moeka. Oh. Moeka, you told her? I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow, he knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but what? Ever since then, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? His shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it. It leaves a sign when it's turned on. What? You never told me that. I didn't want you to going after him, Moeka. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. Something we want. That's it. 3 paper cranes. The buttons on the elevator are lit up now. Before we go down, I just want to see if any other of the pictures have been altered. Yeah, wow, look at this. Oh, this is us hugging him. I saw us there for a second. Yep, there we are. We look so happy. I like this. It feels like there is some sort of mysterious thing happening here. Josie Kosi, or JK for short. Why fantasize about a high school student when you can pay money to date them for real? Does anyone actually believe it's all innocent? Oh! I thought this... Oh, look at even these pictures are him. Wow. I didn't notice that sign up there before. That's so weird. Once you're out of high school, high school's done. Why would you fantasize about going back to high school again? This doesn't seem right. It doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? You know, we also heard... I thought we heard that it was a woman from the girls in the cat cafe, but we heard it was a guy down here from the girls in the arcade. Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? Huh. I've never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him, the collector? Collector. Crow. One of many names given to me over the years. Ah, but we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes. What is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend. They break. Am I wrong? No. Nothing's been the same since Karamakura. Yes, of course. The girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? Something made me. Then you're a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear. No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder? The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing, or someone else's? I don't have time for this. Ah, of course. Our conversation is tilted towards the philosophical, but you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information. Facts. No. It is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want? Truly. Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No. It's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me, too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yes, nothing like the others. Fine. What do you want to know? On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? Yep, that was exactly what I was thinking. What is this, some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it? If you want information used against me, it seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No. I have no interest in that. Then what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding. Much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl, Reina. She's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? I'm a detective. I didn't want to murder her. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Maybe for a police officer it sounds soft, but I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Even with Tanaka at the end of a knife, I thought it might end peacefully. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Yes, they help. Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes. This was most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want, what was it? Yes, that's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. Tanaka. We want more information about him first. Tanaka, where is he? Is he alive? He is in the dark. Whether he lives... that is more difficult. The dark. That's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn. It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina. And if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kubochiko. Wait, let me say that again. Kabukicho, and a talent agency called Omega. Kabukicho. I know it well enough, as I'd imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way, or it could tear you apart, like it almost has already. The mask. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you know what this is. What is it? Reina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. Why did Reina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kanawas have quite a history with that mask. The Kanawas? The Shrine Maiden girl. Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. It gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that! You'll never find your way without it. What are you? A dressmaker? A cat breeder? A blackmailer? Seems like no one in this town can agree on anything about you, except your name. There's no way anyone can know what you do. It's impossible. So, what are you? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. I've been here for so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. If it was for a way to clear the, how did you put it? Yes, to clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia. An unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. That's interesting. That's a good way of putting it. If you are a marionette, if you dance to someone else's tune, it doesn't matter that you see the strings. You will keep dancing to it. So I guess what he's told us is that our puppet master is the mask. So I guess we talk to it to get information. Alright, everyone. Well, we will stop here for now. So thank you guys for watching. This was a fun episode. And I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.